This episode of It's All Greek to Me is brought to you by our premium corporate partner, Levendis Lawyers. One of the best things about having a Greek background is our food. I absolutely love our food, and one of my personal favorites, I can't decide. So I love meze. A key part of meze for me is halloumi. Now I go to the supermarket, buy halloumi, cut it up, get it out of the packet, slice it up, fry with a bit of oil, lemon, goes with anything, it's perfect. Today we meet Merula. Merula migrated here from Cyprus and she makes halloumi from scratch. It's such a labor-intensive thing to make, but it is worth it. Let's go meet her.
Born in Cyprus, I have good time there, I'm very good. But after I come here, because my parents told me have a better life here. I finished school, but after my mother and father told me you have to do dressmaking. And I'm doing dressmaking in my cousin's place. I never pay her, but I learn it slowly there. I do a lot of work. And I come here, I bring my machine, because my father and my mother give me a pie machine for me. And I'm coming and still sewing. I have 4 kids, but still I'm sewing for my children. Coming to Australia, 56, to marry my husband because my father and my mother told me he's a nice man. And I come here, I never knew the man. The man, my husband, is remember me, but I'm not remembering. I have about 7 years different. But I passed very good life, very good with my husband. I have 4 kids, 9 grandchildren and 8 great-grandchildren. I'm come here 18 years old. But before when I'm young, I have 8 brothers and sisters all together, help my mother. My father is help with the sheep because he's have a sheepman, my father. And after about 17, 18 years old, he told me come to Australia.
About 15 years ago, Merula decided to learn how to make halloumi, and she converted her dressmaking space in the back shed to a cheese-making space.
Now I have to start doing the halloumi. I'll show you how you do it.
Beautiful. What, that one there, what's that?
Rena, yeah. And you just put on here. You close down, and you start doing you need 1 hour.
So
yes.
We put it in, the milk is warm.
Yeah.
So you can touch it.
Yeah.
Then you put the rennet in.
Yes.
Then you switch it off.
Yeah.
Let it sit for 1 hour.
Yeah, that's fine.
Correct?
Yeah, that's fine.
We've done that one there. The rennet is in, it's mixed. It's sat for an hour.
Yeah, for
1 hour.
Yes.
Now let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's in here.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Look at that.
Yeah, that's just now. You touch it like that. You move it around. I move it around like that. And you just get it out.
Merula drains a few litres of excess fluid. She then collects the curds with a colander, which is poured into the cloth-lined basket to drain more fluid. The cloth is then wrung to help release the liquid. Now, all this liquid that's coming out, do you do anything with that liquid?
You're doing the ricotta with this now.
You're going to make the ricotta with that liquid?
Yeah.
A heavy wooden board is pressed on top of the wrapped curd and left for at least half an hour. It was tough in Cyprus during the Turkish invasion, as 150,000 people, more than 1/4 of the population, were expelled from the occupied north.
And my brother is go to Cyprus and bring some food for my brother-in-law and just sit down to eat, and somebody come Turkish and kill her.
Merula lost her brother during this terrible time, and her sister-in-law, who was pregnant, gave birth 1 week after his death. The newborn son was named after her brother, Yanni.
And my brother is there, fix her up with the lady, with born the kids, and it's Chrysler, the little boy too, my brother, my oldest brother. Put this down now. That's it.
Look at this. I just want to touch it.
Gently with the careful. See?
Oh, no, you cut it, yeah?
Yeah, you have to cut.
Look at that, slicing perfectly well. So you're doing it all in the same width?
Yeah. Yeah, all right, I'm not going to measurement, but it's all right. Yeah,
No
that's...
problems.
Yeah.
So you put these in bags.
Yeah.
In the corner,
Yeah.
there's
In
a
the
little nip
corner.
on every bag. So you've got all these ready with the edges cut a little bit. Each bag is put back into the reheated drained liquid. And they're submerged and that little hole in the bag is going to fill up.
Yeah.
Now we're getting rid of some of this liquid so it boils quicker. There's plenty of liquid here. After boiling for another 30 minutes, each bag is taken out and sprinkled with salt and mint. That will give it flavour and the salt will absorb a bit of the moisture, huh?
Yeah.
So this is going to set, this is...
Yeah, the stand now. All right, that's it.
Now your halloumi,
Yeah.
how do you use it? It's not only meze.
No,
How else do you use it?
For breakfast, you can eat it with a breadstick. You can do an easy.
Fry with a little bit of olive oil.
Yeah, that's all.
A bit of lemoni on the top afterwards.
Anything would you like to do?
Hey, we're going to be doing that anytime soon?
Yeah, we'll just need a lot of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Halloumi, I think of meze plate.
A meze plate, like a plate, like a charcuterie plate, like an antipasto plate. Like for people that don't know what it is.
Meze plate.
Like the Arabs know it, meze, that's their word. But we just want a lot of nice food so we can share on one platter.
Let's get one together. And look, we want to have a dip.
Let's have tzatziki.
Let's do a classic.
As your friend George said, get tzatziki with it.
We have Greek yogurt. Now, the Greek yogurt is a nice thick consistency. However, it has its fair share of
moisture.
So what we want to do to make a nice thick tzatziki, get yourself a clean cheesecloth, or I've got a Chucks here, which is the brand. We put the yogurt over here.
I'll pour a little bit of, see, there's still a lot of water, a lot of moisture in there.
Order.
Okay.
Then what you can do is get yourself a wooden spoon over here, tie it over here. Look at that, it's draining already. Got this one. Let it hang, put it in your refrigerator overnight. That will thicken significantly. You can see the liquid that's already coming out of that because we're squeezing it manually.
Do that. Have we strained some already?
We have. Here's one we prepared earlier. Edopera. This is one we had straining overnight. That is the same yogurt that we just put in. That has thickened really, really well. You now put your cucumber.
Get rid of the skin, get rid of the seeds, and give it a rough grate. Cucumber is also strained.
The garlic, you can either chop coarsely or you can do it like...
A paste. Do it a paste, do it by hand, do it however is easier for you. The thinner the better.
Remember, when you have your tzatziki and it's mixed and you think the flavour is correct, the potency is going to increase overnight or for the next day. So it's going to get stronger as well.
Yeah.
We're going to go a bit of the olive oil. Oil. We'll see how we go.
A good amount of salt.
And then you want an acid base as well. So whether it is vinegar, white wine vinegar,
lemon juice, just plain white. How about we taste it?
Now you can put a bit more cucumber in it as well. Posso ver there? For me, it definitely needs more salt
and more
vinegar
and more garlic.
Your tzatziki is ready. Nice, chunky, ready to go. It's very pretty. Look at that, huh?
It's very nice.
All right, now we have a dip. I'm going to put the heat on over here.
So we're going to just basically shallow fry the halloumi.
Very, very, very shallow. Now, you can wait for the pan to heat up, or you can just put it in as I have now. What I find when I do it like this, you've got to have a feel for it, but what happens is you find that because the heat goes through the halloumi a lot, but it tends to melt it beautifully all the way through. Look at that.
Huh?
Well, this is ready, so now we're going to just put it on the plate, ready before we set up our meze plate. And now
what?
Lucanico time.
It is. Put in the same one.
Lucanico.
It's a sausage. It's a sausage.
With orange. Orange and red wine flavour is the ultimate flavour with Lucanico. Very distinct. It is something we all know. Fantastic on the barbecue, or you can do it on the frying pan. Look at that. That's ready, Nico.
That's gone. It's finished.
Heat off.
Yep.
Halloumi ready. I'm just going to put these aside on here before we put it together. We're going to start setting up, constructing our meze plate. What you want to do when you set up your meze plate...
rusks.
Sorry, yes, rusks, of course. Now, what we want to do is start to get a contrast of colour.
Yep.
We've got a few karotakia.
Yep.
And put a few beautiful Kalamata olives over here. So the olives. We're going to put some peppers. We're going to put a few sardines there. A little bit of casseri.
Wonderful Greek cheese.
Yeah, the casseri, the yellow cheese. We'll put a few tomatoes in there. We're going to put a touch of oil on this domata.
Yeah, and some salt.
Put that in the middle as a piece, a little better. Let's put some Lucanico over here. And of course, yes, take that one off, I think. Yeah. Nico, opa, that's all right. That's the one that will...
Is that the one you're going to eat?
We have our halloumi.
This will be destroyed in a quarter of an hour. And that's slow.
We have our tzatziki for the dip. And there you have our meze plate. We want you guys to make this at home. It's about sharing. Our culture is about including people and sharing, whether it's neighbours, friends, family, everyone.
Everyone come and eat.
This is about enjoying moments together. Food is a vehicle that keeps our families together.
It's a conduit for discussion, and it's a conduit for love.
Guys, nasa stekala. Beautiful.
Καλή όρεξη.
I love Australia. I'm very happy with my kids is happy here. And I never change. One time, my brother-in-law said to me, I give you block to build in Cyprus. I said, no, I don't can do that. I don't can leave my kids. I miss my brothers and sisters before, but I don't want to leave my kids now and I come because it's there. I want to come there with my kids. I love it. I love it here, no. It's very nice. I'm not can complain.
It always fills me with pride when I meet people like Merula, who's willing to spend a whole day hand-making halloumi for her family and friends. Us Greeks have our faults, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of giving in our culture and a real joy in doing it. See you next time.